Today on the ChatEDU Check-In, measuring the AI skills gap in the classroom for teachers. ChatEDU Check-In is sponsored by EduAid. You can learn more at eduaid.ai and use the checkout code ChatEDU to get 50% off. We are grateful to EduAid for their partnership. You can check out ChatEDU Check-In every Tuesday and Thursday, and be sure to catch the big show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself each and every Friday. Okay, this is from Education Week, middle of February. Sarah Sparks. Actual title is Do Teachers Have the Skills to Use AI? A new test aims to find out 3 big takeaways. First, the testing organization ETS has launched a new assessment called Futurenav Adapt AI to evaluate how effectively educators can navigate generative technology. The tool measures skills ranging from ethical navigation to actual implementation of AI-based programs within the classroom setting. Takeaway 2, there's a training vacuum. Apparently, while a vast majority of teachers are already integrating AI into their daily workflows for tasks like lesson planning and grading, most report a significant lack of formal guidance. This gap has led to a fragmented environment where educators are forced to teach themselves basic terminology and even prompt engineering. The discussion in the article captures it clearly. Nearly all districts now use at least some AI-enabled tools or programs, and a majority report they have given teachers training in the technology. But for the most part, teachers say they're on their own to learn how to use these tools effectively and responsibly. Hey, before we get to the third check-in, quick word from EduAid. Recent updates include practical tools like grade-level evaluators, classroom-ready graphic organizers, and supports that turn rough ideas into lessons you can use tomorrow. And again, grab 50% off of EduAid using the checkout code ChatEDU. Eduaid.ai, where good ideas become great lessons. Takeaway 3, institutional responsibility versus individual initiative. Experts suggest that relying on personal initiative of motivated teachers to vet AI tools creates a legal and operational risk for schools, which I think is clearly true. Data shows that only 2 states currently require districts to have a formal AI policy. I know we've covered Ohio extensively on the ChatEDU podcast. So this leaves a void that standardized testing may eventually help fill for state certification. One moment in the article really stands out, and I quote, "Teachers are such motivated people that quite often it's them who find the tools to use in their classroom. But even if a teacher is brilliant, I don't think it's legally smart for a school to rely on teachers to use AI in whatever way." Okay, so listen, this is complicated, right? I mean, to think about what a single test that would measure the ability or fluency of a teacher to use AI effectively is hard to imagine. There's so many different use cases based on your grade, your department, your skill level, what you do, right? What one would hope a special education teacher in 4th grade is able to do relative to a high school history teacher is wildly different. I'm not sure a single assessment can take care of that. I think critically, too, it's a lot about what the school or district is prioritizing, or the grade level or the team or the teacher themselves in the classroom, right? If there's a group of 7th grade teachers who are just very focused on improving writing fluency for students, then a customized chatbot to help them do that would be important. And the PD to do that would be important. That's very different than, a high school teacher who's trying to leverage Notebook LM. Not that it's about the tool, but we want to be clear about what's the outcome, right? Maybe I want to really make sure that all my kids are able to demonstrate some way that they're using AI like an artifact tied to our Porch of the Graduate, maybe for critical thinking and problem solving, or critical thinking and collaboration. So the skills and PD that a teacher needs to do that are nuanced and they're specific to that local context. So I don't know. I mean, good for ETS. It's a good opportunity to wade in with a product, but we'll see. It's hard to imagine how this is a one-size-fits-all solution. That's where we are. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of these whole ChatEDU check-ins. Drop us a note, a review, a comment. We really appreciate it. And again, thanks to EduAid for sponsoring the check-ins. 50% off at checkout using the code ChatEDU at eduaid.ai. And don't forget, you can hear or watch these check-ins on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then check out the big show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself each and every Friday.